Welcome to the penultimate round of VFA football for 1992. Prahran against Werribee here at the home of the Two Blues, Toorak Park. Werribee need to win one of their last two to make the five. Prahran after the double chance. In the reserves, a pretty close one, but Werribee winning by 2 goals and cementing their second spot there. Let's check the VFA ladder. Sandy clear on top. Williamstown possibly secure in second spot, but they're Prahran and Box Hill. They're fighting for the double chance. Werribee inside the 5 on percentage from Port and Preston. Port have a chance of making the 5 if they can win their last 2, and Werribee lose their 2 matches. Preston down on slim hopes, but unlikely. Now the Prahran lineup. Chappell, the captain, is back after a nasty cork injury, and Willie Walford onto the bench. John Markov won't be playing. He got concussed last week, as you saw. Well, Prahran have won 10 games. There's a sign in the Prahran rooms which says if they win 12, they should play in the finals. But indeed, if they can beat these Two Blues, might even get the double chance.
Well, Ross, that's what we're aiming at. 6 weeks ago, we set ourselves the goal to make that top 3 and give ourselves a double chance. In finals football today, modern football, you really have to finish in the top 3 to have any hope of participating on a long-term situation in the final, so it's very important.
And no chance of letdown again today? It's been a worry.
Well, we've only been able to put 2 wins together at any stage. That's the longest successive winning streak we've had. We're going for 3 wins today, so let's hope that we can break that bit of a hoodoo. And Werribee, a fine side, fighting for survival today, as were Preston last week. And to our guys' credit, we've been able to hold off those guys or those teams that have been fighting for survival week after week.
Ryan Taylor. Werribee have made 4 changes. Ryan, Buck, Lamont and Morris all omitted, but good players back into the side. Eames in a back pocket, Cullen on the wing, Gira on a half-back flank and Darryl Taylor in front of goal. There was a lot riding on this match for Werribee coach, now non-playing coach Leon Harris, who admitted to being just a little bit tense prior to the match.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's a big game, I suppose.
You trained last night and in view of the weather conditions?
Oh, well, basically we tried to stick to a similar format where we were playing Saturday or Sunday, so we trained Friday night. So, oh no, it was good. Get used to the conditions that we were going to play in today.
And 4 players omitted, but strengthened with 9 players back. Yeah,
it's quite good. Yeah, a few of the named ones have come back, and Mark Cullen, Eames, Geary. So yeah, we're a little bit stronger.
And the umpire being given plenty of work.
It's umpire Caulfield. Sheehan well tackled there. Couldn't get clear. O'Keefe wins it. Trewella, first touch, tackled by McMaster. Sinney, grabbed by Eames. Will get the free at half forward.
50 metres, unnecessary knees into the back.
Yes, that's a good decision, Ross.
You're holding his head, Michael Sinney.
Yes.
Well, here it is. Here it is. Let's see what you think.
It's a bit crude after the decision was made. We'll see Rick Knight come in late. And the knee right across Sinney. That was uncalled for. And paid the...
Is the mark somebody wanted?
The highest possible penalty, Phil, and disciplined.
Yes, Sam, especially when the game's as tight as this, and Werribee have really been fighting hard and attacking the ball in close, and really to give away a goal with a 50-metre penalty is unforgivable. Ricky Knight there will certainly be chastised for that.
So, Michael Sinney, wingman for Prahran. Should get the first score. It's a major. So after 12.5 minutes, Prahran had their first goal. Werribee yet to score. Building themselves out to the right of screen. McMaster had to fly. Grabbed by Sinney. Missed Scott Langan with a hand pass. Button, good grab. And Scott Langan, good tackle. Cullen. Now Anthony Eames. Shot at goal. First goal on the board to Werribee. A classy goal from the Liston medalist. After 18.5 minutes. Certainly a low-scoring one, Phil Cleary.
Shelton drives the Two Blues forward. Who's there? Taylor, Winton, Trewella. Oh, reading the ball cleverly off the package. Kuiper with a long kick, but falls short. Sinney, yes. I think Sinney has just kicked it off the ground, yes. On the second attempt, he really made an awful mess of it, but fortunately had the chance to butter up, and in fact has kicked his second and Prahran's second. Phil, and here we have it on screen.
Well, that was very good play by Tom Kuiper. He's a master of reading the ball off the pack, Tommy Kuiper. Put it into the goal square. Michael Sinney got the foot on it, and then it did a bit of a roll. He wasn't going to get back the second time, but it just snuck over the line.
Quick hands, intercepting us all day. A hurried kick up forward to Murphy. Ooh, there's plenty of physical contact. The ball comes out the Button. Button steadies on his left foot, lines it up.
Top goal.
And I think he's gold. It's a wonderful goal there by Button, who's been well contained by Scott Langan.
Stephen Sells. What's he going to do? Plenty of time. Povey getting some encouragement from the stands. McMaster. 2 minutes into time on. Eames has kicked one. Bang he goes. And he may have got his second. Another fine goal from the Liston medalist. And Werribee now in front by 6 points.
Eames when he kicked that goal. Yes. That's another one. He's not going to go in and get the ball. He's going to wait out. That's right. You went in his back, in their forward line. You're on him in their forward line, right? You're a backman. We haven't got possession of the ball and we're in their forward line. You're a backman. So you've got to watch out because a couple of them, and those two that you two guys are playing on, will do exactly that thing. Okay, watch our turnovers. Mickey Sinney and Scotty Lang have turned it over a couple of times. Basically, guys, the 2 or 3 goals that they've got have been from our mistakes. A couple of times, the first 2 goals, we brought it back into the centre corridor with a risky handball. Guys, Dave Noble was heading out of back line, had a chance to kick it, instead he handballed, fumbled, okay, it went out of bounds, didn't toss it. But if you're heading into open space and you have the ability to kick the ball and kick it long to position, then take that option. Don't go the other way. Don't look for the third handball if you're trying to create something, guys. The other thing is, make sure that, you know, we don't, on the ball-ins, the throw-ins and the ball-ups, make sure that we don't all get attracted to where the ball's going to go, because what's happening is, quite often, all day, or even our man Aaron, is getting a big thump clear of the pack, and because they don't all get attracted to the ball and spread out a bit, the ball's coming over the top and they're picking up the easy one. Okay, Dunlop's in trouble with his ribs. Eames hasn't played because of his ribs. Guys, these sort of guys, you've got to hit them and tackle them hard. The first 15 minutes of that quarter was sensational as far as that pressure. They wouldn't have expected that. It was great stuff. The last 15 minutes we dropped off a little bit, not in that area, but just in our skill area and our decision-making area. Okay, the first 15 minutes of that quarter was sensational. Tommy Kuipert knocked down and buggered up the ribs of the biggest bloke on the ground. Good stuff, Tommy. Going in hard. That's the example we need to set. You know, Nick Provert's doing a good job. Mickey's getting plenty of the ball over there. Just got to be careful what you do with it. Guys, I just feel that at the moment, we're not playing anywhere near as well as we can when we've got the ball. We're doing the things perhaps when we haven't got the ball, as far as the pressure and the tackles have been relentless, and the desire by the Richard Chappells and these sort of guys. But when we get hold of the ball.
Yes, well, Brian Taylor, I agree with him. I must say they don't look to be on top of their game today. Keep that breeze, or maybe it's a towel. Fitzpatrick, the torpedo. Gee, it's covered some territory. A lot of distance. Finding all day at the back, Sinney. Another good game from him. Can Povey get a favourable bounce? Still keeps it in. Inside 50. Centre and kick a shock. I wonder if it's the ball or to the wind. Chappell did particularly well over to Taylor, and he puts it through. Well, Prahran back in front with that goal from Brian Taylor.
Martello, Langan breaks clear. He'll do something positive with the ball. Out wide, looking for Winton. And Kuipert read the ball perfectly. Keeps paddles it in front of him. Now he's gained possession. Runs around Fitzpatrick. Oh, lovely handball. Good vision displayed by Kuipert in the waiting arms of Truella, who was unattended in the goal square and registers the 2 Blues' 4th major.
Who's running strongly. Up to half forward. Good move forward by the Tigers. Or Button was pushed out by Scott Langan. That'll get the free.
Gee, I don't know about that. I reckon there was a bit each way there. I think Button sort of took the lift.
Here we go then.
I agree with you, Philip.
I think he did take the lift. Then the hand was in the side, but I don't think the hand was the reason why Button went into the air.
If you're in the air, you just need a little bit of a push and you completely lose your balance. Button goes for goal. Long kick to Andrew Button on the line. Looks good. And Werribee, well, not quite back in front, but very close. 2 points down now. Cullen, another possession. Into half forward. O'Keefe looking for something. Loose is right. Good kick from O'Keefe.
That was great play by Phil O'Keefe there. Not only the way he ran and took the ball.
5 marks to Cameron Wright.
Went onto the left foot and saw Wright making a run down the field and just set the pass up beautifully. Playing well, Cameron Wright. He's had the better of Tom Shelton, and Shelton's a very dangerous player on the wing for Prahran, so it's a very good matchup.
In goal here, Werribee will be in front.
And he has.
The lead 3 points after 23 minutes of the second quarter.
Day and Martello. Povey. Long.
Reece Langham did the Wayne Harms over to Truella. Kuipert running away from goal, getting clear though. Looses Lennox, he steadies now from the pocket. Magnificent shot at goal from Tom Kuipert. All class. Seemed to be in all sorts of trouble, twisted, turned, got out of trouble and put Prahran back in front.
His 9th possession, Tom Kuipert. And one thing you can predict when Tom Kuipert gets it near the goals is a pretty fair chance he will do something special with it. Look at this. Falls over, goes on the left, changes onto the right and through the eye of a needle.
Long to the outer side. Hurried kick by Cini and finds Dimatina. Fortuitous one to Dimatina. Dimatina goes in short to Truella. And yes, fine mark by Truella. Gaining a metre on Nick Walsh.
This is unbelievable. This 50-metre.
Yes, Richie Rayburn, indiscretion there.
Well, no, Richie just stood his ground and Truella charged into him. I can't see that this is a good decision. Here it is again on replay. There we are. Rayburn just stood his ground and Truella charged into him.
Yes, defended himself. I thought it was a bit soft, Ross. I tend to agree, but I thought
soft.
Rayburn erred in not getting across and blocking that gap.
He certainly did, Sam, but you don't pay him a 50-metre penalty for not being in the right spot. That was not a 50-metre penalty.
Well, Truella kicks his second. Prahran are employing. And Fitzpatrick thumps in with a kick. Truella underneath it. Lennox up and under. Bit of fancy stuff from Reece Langham. It's worked. Mark Truella. Simon Lennox. At goal. Taylor with Fitzpatrick. Oh, BT too big, too strong. Short pass to Kuipert. Very nonchalant.
Very nonchalant, the big man. Very cool in the cross. He's very content with his contribution. Just marshalling his troops around like a chessboard.
Kuipert's kick one. It was a magnificent goal in the second quarter. That's more conventional. His second. And Prahran now kick out to a... What's the lead? 14 points. Got it. Well done, Mark Cullen. He's got some pace. Goes long. Looking for Walsh with McCormack. Walsh doubles back well. Pouncing on it, Murphy. Can run in all the way and goal from 20 metres.
Hopefully.
He does, and that reduces the margin to 10 points. Werribee still in touch after 3.5 minutes of the third quarter. Martello and Allday. Murphy. Allday the second knock. Eames links in with Wilson. On the left foot. Shot at goal. That's drawn them closer. Fine goal, Ian Wilson. And the margin back to 4 points. Two quick ones to the Bees.
Defence there, Roscoe.
Consistent, certainly. Cool afternoon in Melbourne. Werribee hitting back, trailing by 4 points. In attack again. Wilson again on the left foot. The kick was smothered. Rayburn off O'Keefe's knee. Back to Rayburn. A hand pass to Eames for number 3. He's got it. And they're in front, Werribee. 3 goals to Anthony Eames. And what a blistering couple of minutes from the Werribee side.
All day, another fine tap out. Finds its way to Wilson, who's been excellent. Wilson short to Walsh, yes. Yes, I'll pay that, says the umpire. Worked his body in front of the Prahran defence. On that occasion, it was Chris Gertz. And Nick Walsh providing an ample target up forward. But they've certainly started to acquire greater potency across midfield, where Eames, Wilson and Rayburn have started to feature prominently. And Big David all day.
Yes, that's
Has
it.
really set the theme.
Nida, come out, please, mate.
Lines up from 45 metres out. So it's vital goal. It's travelling in the teeth of goal. I think it looks good off the boot. The umpire raises both figures, signifying a goal, and in fact Werribee's 8th, and they reach the lead.
Supporters talking about the poke in the eye. Truella. Prahran need a goal quickly. Up towards BT. Pushing, shoving, and penalised. And, now,
Stay out, stay out.
Ryan Taylor again. Fuse going there. Nothing much in it, really. Certainly a free kick. And there's Allday, who, yes, holding towel to his eye. That's a bitter blow for Werribee, losing their key ruckman.
Oh, this will be a terrible blow to Werribee if he's compelled to go off. David Allday been magnificent from defence. Werribee break clear. Player that's just come onto the ground in Jamie Bond. Bond doesn't let him down. He hooks the ball into the forward line looking for O'Keefe, but McCormick's out in front. Drops the mark. Murphy coming in at the base of the pack, picked up by O'Keefe. Murphy knocks it on further afield, but there's plenty of Prahran defence here. It should go off. Poor mistake made here. Picked up by Bond again. Bond to Wilson. Wilson breaks the tackle. Onto his left foot. A short pass into the waiting arms of Rick Knight. And Rick Knight will shoot from 30 metres out and endeavour to extend this 9-point lead that Werribee currently hold.
I tell you what, Sam, that was tremendous play by Werribee. Under a lot of pressure, they've really fought it out.
Go forward to that spot you marked.
And Bond, who's gone on to replace Alder, I don't know if he's 100%. Big goal. Great goal, Werribee.
Yes, tremendous goal by Rick Knight.
Who's Bolford on for Prahran. Kicked by Watts, high to centre wing. McMaster, fisted away by Probert. Langham weaves his way through the pack. Gives it to Lucas. On the left foot, up towards Brian Taylor.
Yes.
And he's won the free kick. Gee, do you agree with that, Philip?
Well, I think it wasn't much.
Or a soft free kick for
But Taylor pushed his backside back into Fitzpatrick. I think Fitzpatrick knew he was caught a bit short. He just put the arm over the shoulder. We'd have to see it again, but from where I wasn't looking on the... Well, that's not actually it. It was prior to that.
Yeah, BT sort of stopped and O'Keefe ran into his back. Shot at goal, needed badly. And they've got it from their coach, Brian Taylor. He's second for the afternoon. He's calling about... Oh, what is he calling? Is he saying he wants more heart from players? Or yeah, more heart he wants from his players. They've really let it slip in this quarter.
Boy, gee, I've never seen him so agitated and being so demonstrative and also being so involved. He doesn't display a great deal of emotion on field, but on this occasion, pointing that part of our anatomy which suggested maybe the heart region, Ross. They want more heart, and will he get it?
I thought that flurry of goals, no wonder they lost count. Around the corner from Lennox. BT, nice bounce. Oh, should goal. A very nonchalant once more. Third goal to Brian Taylor for 55 for the season.
Yeah, 4-point lead, and what do you make of this, Phil? Certainly doesn't panic Brian Taylor, does he?
No, he never does.
Walford, quick hands out to...
Well,
Cruella.
You can be stiff,
Lennox.
can't you? Fitzpatrick in front does everything right, and that ball just wants to do an off break.
Cameron Wright comes across. Oh, no left foot, obviously. But a side kick, and it finds Ricky Knight. Just on the attacking side of midfield.
Too far away, too far away.
Oh,
50-metre penalty. Povey, the copper on that occasion, going over the mark. I didn't think there was a great deal in that, Phil. I couldn't fathom that out.
I didn't spot it, to be perfectly honest, but
he wasn't within 5 minutes.
yes, he's explained it carefully. Well, gee, don't they really do some damage, 50-metre penalties.
Gee, it's a severe penalty, isn't it? And the resultant kick, no troubles for Rick Knight. It's McCormack from fullback. Goes in short to Scott Langan, the target there. Langan doesn't let him down. He'll get the ball moved quickly, transfer it to the true centre-half forward position. Trewella goes up. Reese Lang at the base of the pack. Walford chips in. Quick hand to Noble. Noble's got time to steady. Runs, shoots, and it's a goal.
Ball clear.
And that's a fine steadier by Prahran. A wonderful passage of play where they transfer the ball from the last line. Barry Spearings and Richard Geary, I should say. Kylie goes long, looking for Taylor. Taylor in front of Fitzpatrick again with his bulk. I think he'll be in receipt of the kick.
God, that can...
Obviously, Phil Cleary doesn't agree with the umpire's decision, but
Well,
certainly
look.
Taylor did hold the premier position here.
Yeah, but, I mean, why can't the player contest? Like, you can't tell me that's a free kick.
I tend to agree, Phil, but the umpire didn't see it our way.
I mean, Taylor's using his body to keep Fitzpatrick out. Fitzpatrick is fighting, holding his ground, and puts his arm up, attempts to punch the ball. Charity free kick.
Taylor from 25 metres directly in front.
Dead set charity.
Yes, the umpire doesn't move, and now Prahran's lead is extended to 17 points, in fact.
Yes, that's Brian Taylor's fifth goal. We'll watch it again as Kuiper sends a ball in the air. That's to half forward to Kylie's mark. Getting away from Geary. Watch this.
Hey, runner, come
Free
here.
kick.
When you said that, were you speaking to that other umpire? Yes or no?
What umpire?
That umpire over there, when you're talking to him, then get off the ground. Thanks.
Now
go off.
the umpire speaking to the Werribee runner, I think it is. telling him to get off the ground. So, yes, things are a little heated here at Toorak Park.
Well, the big games, you know, and you're fighting for a spot in the final. Goal.
Truella's been a good player in ruck against Walsh. Nice one, Povey to Cini. Goal coming up for Prahran from Michael Cini. Top goal, Michael Cini kicks his fourth. Third, I should say, 2 in the first quarter. And he just did that with a bit of class. Been quiet in the second half, but the opportunity presented itself, and he finished off nicely.
Yes, that was a beautiful goal, really. Got a bit of class about Prahran. Good play by Povey. Quick handball. And Michael Cini was always going to kick that, and he is very excited about it. 3 goals for the game. And really now, Werribee with very little chance.
Just went through.
Yes, he could have easily have been pinned.
Philip? Philip agrees. We're all in agreement.
You know what I think about holding the ball.
The 30-minute mark of the last term, and in fact, the siren has blown, Ross, and that is the end of proceedings. Prahran have run out convincing in the end, 25-point winners. 15-11, 101 to Werribee, 11-10, 76.
Thanks, Sam, and the players congratulate each other on the game. Scott Langham there, Aaron Mettello, Willie Walford. So that loss to Werribee by 25 points means that the Tigers at Chirnside Park in our televised match must beat Sandringham next week to clinch a place in the 5, provided, of course, Port Melbourne can win 2 or Preston can win 2 matches. But Prahran, well, that win will make them not certainties, but certainly give them a good chance of getting a spot in 2nd or 3rd. Brian Taylor is obviously happy. He kicked 5 goals for the winners, Prahran. Mark Truella kicked 3. And Michael Cini kicked 3 goals, 2 to Tom Kuipert in singles to David Noble and Michael Dimartina. Look at the smiles on the face of all those Prahran players. Michael Cini, David Noble there, looking across at our man of the match. And for Werribee, the losers, Eames kicked 3, and Andrew Button 2, and Ricky Knight 2. Aidan Toomey has our Vic Safe man of the match.
Thanks very much, Ross. Yeah, it's Tommy Kuipert again. We've got Inspector Michael Cooper from the Prahran district to present the Vic Safe man of the match.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Tom, on a great game. I'd like to present to you the Vic Safe tankard on your great performance today. Thank you. I wish you all the best for the rest of the year and for the forthcoming finals.
Thank you very much.
Hope you go well. Keep it up.
Thanks, Michael. Yeah. Well, Tom's becoming a bit of a habit.
Oh, well, I think I'm very fortunate today. I mean, I'm pretty lucky to be playing today. Actually, my form has been very, very ordinary last couple of weeks. And so Brian said to me, you know, today's the day you've got to play well, or your spot's in jeopardy for the finals. So I was happy to be able to have a bit of a run. So it was nice to get a little bit of form back anyway.
Well, that's a nice little motivator, isn't it? You play well, you're out.
Yeah, well, it's cutthroat these days.
It is indeed. Yeah. Anything special done today to motivate the side?
I think it was just noted that, you know, we hadn't won more than 2 in a row all the year, and this is our chance to get a double chance in the finals. And we just said, look, you know, now's the time of the year, the business part of the year, and we had to win this to, you know, ensure that we get a double chance. That was the most important motivating factor for us.
Well, you seem to be all over the ground today, weaving magic on both ends.
Oh, I was very lucky. I got a bit of space to move today, which is nice. It's always seemed to play a little bit better.
Right. Well, I think you're pretty modest about saying you're lucky, but you also get the little MX-5, of course, which you've had the pleasure of driving on a few occasions.
Well, it's very nice. I'd just like to thank Mazran Vic Safe for sponsoring VFA footy, and you know, it makes it all the better for the players to have a good sponsor like that. So
terrific.
Thanks very much.
Tom. Thanks, Michael. Back to you, Ross.
Yes, Aidan Toomey down there with our man of the match, Tom Kuipert.